This clip is brought to you by 8 Sleep Mattresses, the temperature-controlled Tesla of beds that automates your sleep. Sleep better and enjoy this clip.
It's been said to me and said on the show before, sometimes people are training way too lightly and they're also training way too hard. You kind of agree with that? Like sometimes people are going full throttle and pushing the heart rate maybe too high. And when they're supposed to kind of like relax a little bit, they're maybe way too relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the person. Obviously, there's always individual differences in the sport itself. I would say in general, people go harder than they need to, more often than they need to, because it's really about quality. I will say this: training, performing is an effort in quality, and I think people mistake volume for quality. Like they just think the more that they do or the harder that they go, the better they're going to get. But it really has to be quality repetition. So if I'm going to learn a skill, I need that skill repetition to be good quality skill, or I just learn shitty habits, right? Everyone knows, like if I'm gonna golf or I'm gonna, I don't know, learn how to throw a baseball, if I just throw 10 balls as hard as I can, am I gonna really get better at throwing a baseball? Probably not very effectively. So when we talk about training, I really think the biggest problem that we have here is we just do a lot of training that's shitty quality because we just mistake volume for progress. And so I think it's more about how many quality repetitions you can get in, whether that's lifting weights, doing metabolic conditioning, doing skill work. I think that's got to be the focus. And when you start to lose quality tremendously, you start to really drop off the map, you're just reinforcing bad motor patterns. You're reinforcing bad habits. And I think we see this a lot in MMA, right? And a good example of this is what do we see a lot of times when people get tired in a fight, their reaction is to swing away and just wing at somebody, which is the stupidest thing you could do, right? If you were tired, do you really want to leave yourself vulnerable to get punched back? Or do you want to take a second and back off, conserve your energy, give yourself a chance to recover, and then go after somebody again, right? We see people develop really bad habits of, I'm tired, my first instinct is like, okay, swing for the fences because I'm tired. That's literally the dumbest thing you could possibly do if you're really tired. But they've developed this habit because that's what the coaches are constantly yelling at them, right? Oh, as coaches, our first instinct is, you're tired, go harder. You're tired, keep going, pussy, right? We sit there and constantly reinforce this idea, the more tired you are, the harder you have to go. Now, don't get me wrong, there are certainly times where that's what you need to do, but we also need to be very conscious of, as we get more and more tired, our technique gets worse, and we need to be smart about it. And so that's where I think, again, good coaching and good conditioning is self-awareness and then reacting appropriately. So, I think it depends on the person, obviously, but I think in general, you need to know when to go hard and you need to go when to go light. That's the most important thing. That's the awareness factor that has to be coached. That is not something that we just know. We have to build that awareness through training and through good coaching so that when we're...
And if the intensity is high, then you have to pay attention to the frequency. And if the intensity is high, you got to pay attention for how long you're really going to do that for in a given training session.
And when I go high intensity, again, it's quality. So I think we, again, sacrifice quality for intensity. But our goal should be, as we drive up our heart rate and as we're more and more towards our limit, we should be focused on technique as much as anything else. Because I think that's, again, the biggest thing that suffers is we go really hard, our technique goes to shit. It increases your risk of injury, and it just, again, develops a bad habit of, when I get tired, my technique is out the window because I'm just trying to put in the effort. So I think you really focus on quality at all points in time, whether you're going hard, whether you're going easy, or really anywhere in between, and let that be more of the dictator of whether or not you're going to keep going. If your technique is just totally gone, are you really going to build mental toughness by just going even more, or are you just going to have a shittier technique or injuries?
Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right, share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too, so you can get whatever you like from us. All right, peace.